Man, these young adult dystopian franchises are getting killed off as if they were in their own Hunger Games. You're watching Beyond the Trailers review of the Divergent Series Allegiant.
If we could rescue people
Man,
from a toxic
these young
environment and put them in a safe place like Chicago, perhaps they would heal it.
And I'm one of those people.
You are the only one.
Is it worth sustaining this population that's determined to destroy themselves?
What's going on here? They're shutting us down.
Chicago will be erased.
Everyone we know will die. You were right all along.
We have to leave right now.
Twilight is the franchise that built Summit and the reason that Lionsgate acquired Summit. Then, as that $3 billion plus franchise came to a close, Lionsgate was able to flawlessly transition over to the Hunger Games, its new bread and butter. But fast forward to today, and Lionsgate is not only struggling to keep the Hunger Games going forever with a theme park and prequels, but they have no new franchise to transition to while the Hunger Games is on break. The Divergent films haven't lost ground yet, but they also don't seem to have any momentum. And worrisome is the industry projection that this latest installment will open with $10 million less than the first two movies. Now You See Me and John Wick do both have franchise potential, but are they capable of making Twilight and Hunger Games money? It seems unlikely, especially since Mockingjay Part 2 couldn't even make Hunger Games money, and it's a Hunger Games movie. Divergent was supposed to inherit the mantle of its predecessors, Twilight and the Hunger Games, but perhaps it's too similar to the Hunger Games, whereas that franchise was enough of a departure from Twilight to keep the core fan base interested. It also might all boil down to star power, with Shailene Woodley and Theo James simply no match for Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson in their heyday, nor Jennifer Lawrence and Josh Hutcherson. And it's not just Lionsgate that's struggling with this material, as the Maze Runner sequel seriously underperformed last year. The thing is, all major studios need franchises as a financial foundation, especially in today's Hollywood. Even animation studios today live or die by their franchises. So Lionsgate needs Divergent to stay alive, but desperation doesn't always lead to the best business decisions. For instance, Insurgent director Robert Schwenke was supposed to finish out the franchise, but it was recently announced that after Allegiant, he's out, too tired to direct Ascendant. So now that movie, which just found a new director, had to be pushed back several months to June 2017, making it the only movie in the franchise not to be released in March. And let's not forget that, like the Hunger Games, this is another trilogy where not only has the final book been split into two separate movies, but where fans were unhappy with the final book to begin with. That just shows how scared studios have become of fans. They're not even willing to change endings that the fans hated. Allegiant is not a bad movie, but I can understand why it's getting bad reviews for two reasons. One, it stayed too late at the party. I think that this craze of teen dystopian adaptations is over, and it's not cool that Divergent and to some degree Lionsgate Summit are still here. Everybody went home. Why is this franchise still here? It very much has that feeling while you're watching the movie. And then the second reason is that I think that television has caught up to this type of film. And I say that because of the Shannara Chronicles. Now, granted, I did not finish watching the Shannara Chronicles, but still, the first few episodes really impressed me. And they certainly match this film in terms of not only scope, but visual effects quality. And Shannara Chronicles was available for free, and you got 8 hours of entertainment over the course of 8 weeks. Where in comparison, the Divergent franchise is giving you 2 hours of entertainment every year for 4 years. And I'm sorry to say, it's just not a big enough story to warrant that type of commitment. The story just hasn't moved forward fast enough. It's still a little unclear. The reveals, they're okay. They're interesting, but I don't really think they're movie-worthy. I don't think they're multiple movie-worthy for sure. And I think that's a big problem for this franchise, perhaps the most evident in this latest installment. Now, am I one of those people who will sometimes, not with Shannara, but sometimes stick with something long after most people have left, most fans have given up on it? Yes, I'm still watching The Americans. I finished Boardwalk Empire, and I have formed an emotional attachment to this franchise. I enjoy it. I've enjoyed the first two movies, and I found stuff to enjoy in this one. So there were certain things that I did like. I liked the action sequences. I think they're still very good in this franchise, very thrilling. I was like, you know what? This is well done. We'll talk about the specifics in the spoiler review. But I also enjoyed the world building, which continues, I think, to be very impressive, although still muddled. I'm still like, what's that? What's going on here? And I guess more than ever, it felt a lot like a computer graphic in this movie. You know, it felt very much like, we're never going down there. We're never going to explore. I'm just basically watching video game, cinematics in between missions right now. And then also, I like the cast. The cast is a big reason why I've stuck with this franchise. I really like Shailene Woodley in this role. I really like Theo James, although I feel like his window of opportunity is closed. I don't know if he's going to ever get anything beyond this franchise, which is a shame, because he's really good in it. And then, yes, I like Miles Teller. I know Miles Teller is not nice in real life. I know that he was in Fantastic Four, and I liked him in Fantastic Four. For some reason, I like the guy. I think there's something about the type of character he plays, and it's very unique. He plays it very well. We will discuss it more in the spoiler review, but I think he's funny. I think he's wacky, and even though, again, he's not particularly likable off screen, I just think that he's got some kind of likability on screen, although apparently not a lot of people agree with me, but I still really get a kick out of him whenever he's in a movie. But then also, one other problem with this film is that for the first time with this franchise, and maybe it's because they split this book into two parts, but for the first time, it felt small. Like even smaller than what I was just discussing in terms of the reveals and the scope, TV versus movies. I would say that at some points this movie felt like it was a high school play or a student film that just had a really good budget and was really good at imitating this genre. But I say the word imitating because at some points it felt like that's what it was doing. So the last thing I want to say before I tell you whether or not I think you should see this is that at the press screening, I was really disappointed that a number of critics, and throughout the film, laughed at it. And I think this is a disturbing new trend, although, recently when they had Grease Live on, I was reading up about the history of Grease, and they talked about how back then critics just skewered that film, and they were like, what a joke, no one will ever remember Grease. Well, the joke was on them. But I'm not saying that Allegiant is like the new Grease, but still, to laugh at this movie multiple points, maliciously, right? Like, this is so dumb. I can't believe I'm watching this. It's like, it's your job to watch it, right? But not only that, but the people on screen are doing a job. And so to laugh at it, and it really bothers me because the Divergent franchise has fans. It has had success. So you're laughing at all of those people who've enjoyed the franchise and have paid to go and see it, myself being one of them. You're laughing at everyone who made the film. And I think that the Divergent franchise is very respectable. And even without those things, it's still something that clearly people worked hard on. And, they tried very hard to deliver something they felt the fans of the franchise would enjoy. So to laugh at it, it was really, really despicable. But just be prepared, there might be some laughing in your theater. And I don't want you to be caught off guard like I was. Finally, that's who I think should see this movie. If you're fans of the Divergent series, like myself, and you're like, I might as well finish it. And then also, if you just like this kind of movie, go. I think you'll have a fine time. And I think there will be moments where you're like, I can see what Grace is talking about. And there'll be moments where you're like, yes, this is fantastic. But for everyone else, these movies are done, and I don't think there's nothing to see here. Move on. All right, that's my review. Thank you for tuning in, and you can check out some other episodes right now.